What is up, guys? So in this video I do want to talk about a very powerful indicator that could really leverage your trading potential. Now of course, in this video we're going to be having a look at that and how you could essentially make money with me, and I would be here to pretty much help you. You guys can see right here, these are just some examples how these indicators have been absolutely exploding right here. This is of course one of the algo or algorithm that I'm currently using right now. So if you guys do like these videos, of course, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, leave a like, turn those notification bells on so you guys never miss a video. So let's start off with SUI right here. This is one of the things, one of the algo. It's called MDX. Okay, it's called trend focus right here. This is what the algorithm is called right here, or this specific indicator. It's called trend focus, and you guys can see right here, ever since we got that green little buy signal right here, we pretty much exploded 219%. I mean, that is literally crazy. Now of course, if you're playing with a decent leverage like a 5x or even a 10x, I mean, you're looking anywhere between 1,000% to 2,000% few days or a few weeks, sorry, I should say. And the same thing happened right here. You know, we had a nice little red signal, which is a red diamond, a buy signal or a sell signal, I guess you should say, not a buy signal. And this thing tanked 51%. So obviously, if you're not a shorter, this could definitely would have saved your position, and it could have saved you 50%. And if you don't essentially, you know, long or short and, you know, take profit all the way at the bottom, even if you do it halfway or even something like that a little bit before, that's still a 38% gain. And you could do the same thing with, like, this is an example in SUI, by the way, SUI, and you can see we had a nice little buy signal right here, even though we had the pump right here. This was the real buy signal, and this thing exploded obviously 356%. Now of course, if you're playing with like a 25x leverage, right, you're playing with a 25x leverage, that's like close to like what, 5k. So you're doing 25 times 250%. Yeah, that's even more than 5k. That's 6,250%. So you're looking right now in a matter of a few days or even a few weeks, sorry, 62x on a top 20 crypto. I mean, you're not gonna see that anywhere. You're not, it's like saying, oh, I can't do 30x on Bitcoin anymore, right? It's too late. But if you're using algorithms, you could actually do it. By the way, if you want to join my Patreon, I do give out this algorithm out, and I do give signals on it. So you guys can see I do technical analysis, volume profile. I do have algo trading, future signals, meme alpha, risk management, etc. for $79 only. So if you guys are interested in improving your trading skills, now of course is only if you're really serious about making money, because I know a lot of people, you know, they think they could do it on their own, which is totally okay. But of course, in this chat, you're going to have pretty much a VIP chat where we're going to talk about risk management. You're also going to have a weekly lesson right here, which I do start to give out this weekly lesson for my traders. Obviously, just to pretty much improve their trading skills if they want to trade without me as well. So if they want to take their own trade, you could go ahead and do so. But at the end of the day, guys, you know, you have people who are way more experienced than me and people who are less experienced than me. But, you know, I've been in this crypto world for about 10 years now, and all I want to do is pretty much help you guys. And I think for $79, it's no brainer. It's a pretty cheap deal. I mean, if we have a look right here at some of the trading PNLs, I mean, people are already making, you know, 514%, 12%, $3,793. So this is like 3 years worth of membership right here, even more, 115% right here. You guys can see crypto my eyes absolutely killing it, 5,188, 1,169. So obviously the Patreon will be in the link below, and the Discord will be in the link below as well. You guys can join the Discord for free, and pretty much get access to community chat if you guys are interested. But let's have a look at the second example. This is Bitcoin right here on the daily time frame. So we could see Bitcoin right here did have a nice little dump, of course, when we got the red diamond, and this thing did come down 15%. And of course, what happened after, we had a nice little green diamond, and this thing absolutely exploded 65%. So obviously this is really good. And of course, if you're playing on a 10x leverage and you pretty much longed Bitcoin right here on the 24th of September, you would have been up 650%. Now of course, 10x leverage on Bitcoin, in my opinion, is very safe. So I think anyone who's trading Bitcoin should be at least doing 30x leverage, at least. This is another example right here on Pepe on the daily time frame. You guys can see right here, we had a nice little red diamond right here, came down 45%. We had another green diamond right here, went up 36%. Of course, red diamond went down 15%, and then of course green diamond went up 163%. So of course, this is another example. Now of course, this algorithm doesn't only use that. I don't only use this buy or sell signal. There's also something called price GBT right here, which is of course very, very interesting right here. I mean, it will tell you what the potential or scenario that Bitcoin could potentially go within the next few days. And you guys can see right here, there is a 51% chance that Bitcoin reaches $120,000 by December 24th. That's like on that's on Christmas time, right? That is so obviously very, very, or December 25th, sorry. So of course this is a very, very, very in the this is a very, very interesting and powerful indicator right here. And obviously, I mean, you could look, you even have the dump right here, the fake out, and then pretty much going up. And this is not just a straight line, by the way. So this is pretty much giving you like legit analysis. And you guys can see right here, there's a 30% chance right here that Bitcoin does reach $110,000 and a 20% chance that it reaches 114. But the higher percentage is sitting at $122,000, which is of course so damn interesting. I really love this indicator right here. This is another indicator that I really, really enjoy using. And of course, another one right here is, the liquidation notice right here, or pretty much a liquidation bands. And you guys can see right here, every time Bitcoin pretty much pumps away, it usually comes down and grabs liquidity before pumping again. And of course, this orange band right here pretty much shows you everyone who is 100x on leverage or 50x. So of course you could see right here, the orange line pretty much shows you high leveraged cryptocurrency. The top of the line is, I believe, 2x, and then you got 3x right here, and then 5x, and then etc. So of course this liquidation band right here is very, very useful if you are an intraday trader. And pretty much that's about it. I mean, you also have a bunch of other indicators. I mean, of course, what I use for my trading, let's say on the daily time frame. Now, of course, another indicator that I will pretty much add on top of all these indicators, because of course you don't always want to use one or two or three indicators. You want to have as much opportunity or as many opinions as you can. And a lot of people typically what they will do is they're going to be like, oh, RSI is oversold, I'm just going to go ahead and pretty much buy, or RSI is overbought, so I'm going to short. It's not necessarily like that, because usually when something is overbought like that, you're not always going to have a dump. You guys can see right here, we were overbought, and guess what happened? Bitcoin pretty much consolidated and then pretty much took it to the upside. And guess what? The RSI was falling. This is a stochastic RSI, kind of like the same or similar to the regular RSI. But of course, you guys can see right here that you could of course use this to your advantage. We are a little bit overbought, oversold right here, and the stochastic RSI, the blue line, is pretty much curling towards the top. And of course, we were consolidating right here for quite some time. So you could actually expect a nice little rebound to the top. And of course, the volume profile, which is of course only available on TradingView Premium. You guys can see right here, this is the VPVR point of control. We pretty much came back down, retested this VPVR. So we of course exploded, came back down. This acted as a resistance or support, sorry. And this VPVR line is actually given. So it's given automatically. It pretty much shows you where the volume has mostly been traded, or the price where Bitcoin has mostly been traded. So typically you have the regular volume right here, which pretty much tells you, oh, $10 billion has been traded at X amount of, X amount a day, right? And right here, you could see that at 69,000 or 99,000, this is where Bitcoin has mostly been traded since 19th of October 2024, let's say, for example. And you guys can see right here, this is of course a beautiful bounce where we actually took liquidity before essentially exploding all the way from 67,000 to $70,000. This is another example for Pepe, guys. You guys can see right here, Pepe USDT on the 4-hour time frame. Pepe has most likely and was consolidating right here for some time, for about 20 days. But I saw a bunch of things on top of that. I saw an inverse head and shoulder on top of that. And of course, this was the neckline. This was the resistance. Not the best resistance, obviously. I mean, I could make the line straighter if I use this right here. But anyways, so obviously this was an inverse head and shoulder, and guess what happened? We were consolidating above the volume profile, and then of course we exploded 30% that day. And this is where we came in, and pretty much Crypto Maya made over 420% on turbo, and then 30%, $1,169. That was a 30% pump right here on Pepe. And by the way, if I actually go down, she actually made more 20 minutes later. She made actually 98% instead of 30% and closed that trade above $4,500. So that's what's happening right now. Obviously pretty interesting. You guys can use the volume profile, daily, weekly, hourly, in the 30 minutes even. I mean, it really depends up to you. But of course, it's not always the indicators, guys. It's always the pattern. It's also the pattern. So right here, you guys can see that we do have a nice little pattern forming on Pepe right here. So obviously, if we do break out of here, this would be a nice confirmation for a nice little long. Now, obviously, I'm still open. My long on Pepe is still open, I'm not gonna lie. So if we do break out of this, we're most likely gonna make all-time highs and pretty much enter price discovery mode once again. So obviously this thing has been bouncing up and down. Now, can we come back and retest this volume profile? Yes, I'm not ruling that out, but I doubt it. I mean, Pepe is just too strong right now at the very moment. And the same thing happened for Turbo. So if I go right here on Turbo, guys, and I pretty much extend that, and I actually open the volume profile, this is actually another indicator. Let me zoom in the 4-hour time frame. You guys can see right here that Turbo. So this is how perfect this indicator is. Okay, Turbo was making a nice little uptrend, and of course we kept on getting rejected, so we were making some sort of an ugly ascending triangle. So what I tell my subscribers or my Patreon, I was like, all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and long this because we are above the volume profile, we are above the point of control. This is a bull market, this is time to capitalize. Turbo was listed on Coinbase right here. They announced that they were gonna list Turbo right here, and of course we came back down. And we know typically these wicks tend to get refilled on a bull market. So what happened? We essentially consolidated, boom, exploded. Now we're consolidating again, and we're most likely going to explode one more time. So not only are we above the volume profile, but we are of course above the volume profile point of control. And we also got a buy indicator, of course, on at the beginning of the video, one of these green diamonds. So if you guys are interested in joining the clan, joining the tribe, make sure you guys join the tribe today. The link will be in the description below. You guys can improve your trading skills like crazy. If you guys don't want to improve your trading skills, you guys can of course join the community chat right here. There's a general chat, trading PNL, meme chat. If you guys are into memes, I do post new videos as well there. Sports bar. If you guys are interested in sports bar, and if you guys do like cigars and want to talk about cigars, this will be down below as well. So my name's Ari. If you guys do like this video, of course, don't forget to smash